All right, and here we are. We are live. We are ready for another beautiful, amazing teaching stream. We got some people in the chat. We got Frox, we got Julian. It's awesome to have you guys here. Thanks so much for joining us. Today, it is time for the boys to play against the guard. We've got Mr. Mike here. Mike is a longtime supporter. He is I think he was like maybe my third member in the Discord, and super grateful for having him step in today. Just a little quick piece of I don't know update is the guard list that is posted in the pastebin is incorrect. Mr. Mike was generous enough here to fill in for someone else on at last minute's notice. So he'll go ahead and give you the details of what the list is. After the stream is over, I'll go back and I'll fix that pastebin for everybody. So if you guys have ever joined us on one of these excellent teaching streams, what we do is we teach everyone to master the game better. We teach you to play the game better so you can enjoy it better and that you can no longer be confused and having to look up rules every 10 seconds whenever you play with your best friends. So on today's menu, we have the boys in green playing the guardsmen, and we're going to be playing on GW3. I know mainly we play WTC on this channel, but I do actually really enjoy the GW terrain as well, and I know a lot of you guys play GW terrain. So we will be running GW terrain today, and we are on search and destroy and take and hold for our missions. So take and hold is hold 1, hold 2, hold 3, and search and destroy is the quarter deployment. So Mr. Mike, do you have anything you'd like to tell us?
Yeah, no, just slap together this guard list. I can go through it if you want. I'm looking forward to playing. I haven't played guard in a while, so I'm dusting off, getting the dust off the old guys.
Right on. You want to give us a rundown of what you got?
Yeah, so I just slapped together a quick parking lot list. So basically, the core of it's going to be the 3 Manticores, the 2 Basilisks. Mm-hmm. We got a little Lord Solar action who's going to be giving out some orders to these guys to negate some stuff here. Got 2 Scout Sentinels doing scouty scout stuff here. Typical. We got 1 Calidus Assassin, and we got some Gaunt's Ghost for some shenanigans.
Ooh, lots of teleporting every turn.
Yeah, I got some of that. We got a 10-man Kazakhin squad that's going to be chilling in this Chimera back here. I got a little 10-man of some shock troops. Mm-hmm. Cadian shock troops, typical. Plasma gun, melta gun, all the goodies. Got the 6-man of the old Bulgrins here.
They got the
They got the brute shields for the 4-up invuln, right. And they got the mauls. Ooh. Got that, and then we got the old 20-man of Death Corps of Krieg with a Death Corps Marshal and a Primaris Psyker on that group.
What does the Psyker do?
You get to roll on a 2+, or on a 1, you take some mortal wounds, and then on a 2+, you get a 4-up invuln.
Ooh, how exciting!
Yeah. Okay, and then so they got their Feel No Pain from the Death Corps Marshal, which I don't. Or 5-up, yeah, 5-up. Feel No Pain from the Death Corps Marshal, which I don't see on the field. I might have missed him, so I'll get that guy loaded in. Well, yeah. Typical parking lot list, nothing crazy. Hopefully, try and screen out some of your melee and
any enhancements?
Just bombard you. No, I did not pick any enhancements. It is 2,000 points even.
2,000 points even. All right. Then let me run through the orcs. This is a pretty fun list. I've been playing quite a bit. It's pretty close to optimized, but not quite. But I enjoy it so much. This is what I'm running until we have the new data slate. So I have 2 units of Snagas. 1 is going to be having Follow Me Lads for that sweet +2 inches to move. They'll be red because, red things go fast. Then we have a normal unit of Beast Snaga boys, and they're both led by Beast Bosses, of course. We've got a unit of Knobs with Claws, led by the War Boss himself. And then finally we have the Gits, the obligatory Gits, because everybody needs Gits. All right, then we'll follow on up. We have 1 unit of Gretchen with their Runner. We have a unit of Storm Boys for Deep Strike shenanigans, and they'll be there in that Deep Strike. And then we're going to have Beast Boss on Squigosaur running to Edwappa's Kill Choppa with a Mazrock Scragbad running the You Can't Kill Me nerd. Followed up finally by the 6-man of Squighogs, led by the Smash-a-Knob, who has Cunning but Brutal for that fallback and charge. We've got 4 trucks to transport everyone in. I'm just going to color code them for you so that you will know who is what. Make that a lot easier on deployment. Okay. Man, LVO's this weekend, and I was going through that roll pack earlier this week, and I was freaking excited. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to make it next year.
It looks awesome, man. I want to make it next year too. I was thinking about it this year, but my game isn't up to snuff yet. I need to get some more games in now that the whole holidays are done and everything like that. So
Well, it's interesting you say that because there's a fantastic opportunity for all of you watching to hop in the Happy Carpet Wargaming tournament that's coming up in about 1.5 weeks, right after the data slate. What we're going to be doing is it's going to be a 5-week tournament. It's going to be all on TTS. You're going to get randomized against another member because it's for members only, which is you can join for $4 a month on my Ko-Fi link, which is in the description down below. And you're going to get to make a new list every round if you want. You can keep the same list if you want, but in between rounds, if you're unhappy with the way that your list performed, you can get a new list. It's got to be the same army, but you can submit a new list. Now, you will not be able to list tailor because you're not going to find out your next opponent until after your list is submitted, but it's going to be one game a week. You'll be able to schedule your game for whatever time zone, whatever time period you want to schedule. You just get in touch with the other person who you're playing with. It's going to be freaking fantastic. We should have quite a few players in it, if I'm not mistaken. So when you remember, I think I'm dropping the registration link this weekend on the Discord, and you guys will see it there. And that's where we'll get lots of practice. All right, guys. So I've got my orcs. We've got guard. I think we know what needs to be done. All right, Mr. Mike, do we roll some dice?
Yeah, just real quick. I'm pulling out my cards here. I forgot what's the mission we're doing?
We primary? Are take and hold. Take and hold.
So take and hold. Take and hold.
Hold one, hold two, hold more.
Got it. All right, yeah, let's roll some dice.
All right. I am going to roll a big 6.
And the old 3.
For you. You may deploy first, good sir.
Sounds good. I will deploy into the old green zone here. Looks like. Is that good with you? Or do you want me to deploy red?
Well, you're red. On the red side.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
All right, so deploying first. So let's we'll do a little Cadian shock trooper action. So take and hold. Yeah, we're gonna get these guys over here.
So you have these guys in the Chimera. All right. Just the Kosakin into the Chimera?
Yep, just the Kosakin and the Chimera. So we're going to get these guys. I am going to put these guys over here because we're going to do a little shenanigans with them.
Shenanigans? I've never heard of them.
Love me some shenanigans.
There's a movie called Waiting, and they starring Ryan Reynolds back in the day.
Yes. Oh God, there's a gross scene in that movie.
There's more than one gross scene in that movie, dude. All right, so you got some boys. Let's go ahead and drop down some things. I'm gonna stun you with my tactical genius. You're gonna never have any idea what hit you because I'm gonna absolutely blow your mind with this move. Oh my gosh, what are those? Are those grots?
Woo!
And are they on the
Love
home objective?
Grots.
I bet you.
My grots were almost MVP last night.
Dude, grots are kings. All right, let's see here. What do we got?
All right, so you got your grots out there. I'll just start building a parking lot. Might as well.
And I always recommend that, right? Because like you give me 0 information by putting this back there, so there's 0 counter deployment when you do that. So I always find that to be a very, very good thing to do. All right, so we'll go and put this thing right about here. If we place you here, there's essentially no way that you're going to be able to draw any lines to them. So this truck is good.
Okay.
And remember, guys, on GW terrain, these ruins are 2 inches, so you can drive right over them.
Oh, I did not know that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Things you learn. All right, we'll go, hey, look at that. That's weird. Another Manticore.
What?
Oh, so crazy.
Get out of town. All right. I think we'll drop some squig boys down. They're not going to be exactly right there, but they'll be somewhere kind of like there.
Of course, my intent on these Manticores is to get them as close to the corner as possible without being legal.
What?
Such a weird move. All right, you're putting some squig boys there. Okay.
They're hogs. They're green. They're mean.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, let's do this here. I'll put down a 3rd Manticore while you're doing that.
Cool. That is called out deploying me. I'm just making sure these guys are maneuvered so that I don't really need you blasting me from that direction with a early game tank commander or anything like that. So we just have to shift them to be a little bit frustrating. And I believe that should do the job. Yeah, it'll work. Okay, so they're there. You put another mana core down. I didn't even check to see where it was because it doesn't really matter. I got myself a Beast Boss on the Squigosaur, and he's gonna go here.
Oh, love me some Beast Boss.
How could you not?
Those so my AdMech game last night, the Beast Boss, Moz, and I had two Beast Bosses on Squigosaurs. They all survived. Moz got taken down in the last second, so they all
Oh.
it's stuck in the middle, and we're just annoying as hell. I love them, love them. All right, I'm done. There we go.
Okay, I think we will have this truck. And can I put him like that? Nah, that won't work. So we'll put you right here. And
okay. All right, so Shocker putting down another Basilisk here. I'm actually going to squeeze this one just onto the backfield.
Seems reasonable to me. Whoa, we've got a big old super chat from Mr. Julian Langa. Sorry for bothering you by arriving only 10 minutes early without notice, and thank you for the awesome Discord. Bro, you freaking rock. You are a legend, and I super appreciate all your support and everything you do. You are a badass. And I can't wait to see you on stream next week, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we put another truck down right about here.
Okay. Let's see. Now I gotta do some stuff. Okay, so we're gonna move. That's a lot over there. If I'm not mistaken, Calidus has the old infiltrators, right?
Yeah, she's got infiltration.
Bear with me because it's the first time using her. So
there's a lot to think about with her. She's a great unit, but generally speaking, in my opinion, and make up your mind on this however you want, but when you use her, I would never drop her anywhere outside of the deployment zone. This could potentially be a reasonable spot for her on this map because I can't reach her on turn 1, and since she's blown up, she's okay. Just in case you draw like a investigate signals.
And that's kind of where I was thinking. So I was like either thinking in the building or kind of in the corner. It's like kind of
that would be reasonable for right now.
Because then my intent, so you can't get line of sight even if you were to move down here and you have no charge.
Exactly. So that would be a reasonable spot for her right there. Definitely. All right. I think we drop a Mr. Mozzie Moz, and he's all be like, Moz, I'm Moz.
All right. So you got that. I'm gonna need to watch out for that. So
no, he's
we're gonna do a little Bulgrin action here. And we're going to kind of at least attempt to screen you out of the old backfield here.
We have Hephaestus Jones in the chat. He's one of the latest additions to the Adeptus Custodes. Awesome to have you here, buddy. And Julian is ready, and he's dying for the release of the Old World. Bro, I am so close to just saying screw it, and I'm going to play the Old World as well, because I got to be honest with you, man. It looks awesome. I am not a fan of the fact that the models in the front right die, though. I don't think I enjoy that. So let me ask you a question here, Mr. Mike. Why would you put him in the ruin like that? What does that?
Because you could shoot. Yeah, you could shoot into the ruin. That's good.
Exactly.
So let me pop these guys just outside the ruin.
Nice.
So we want to spread them out just a little bit more, make them legal, just to be annoying.
Perfect. Because if I was going to play the Old World, the ogres are calling my name.
Not the orcs?
Listen, I love me some orcs, but I really love me some ogres. My dream army, and I really want to put it together, but I don't really enjoy the hobby side of this game. What I really want to do is I want to get a bunch of Ogryn, and I want to deck them out in Custodes armor, and I want to have them like riding on the jet bikes for the Virtus Praetors, but the jet bikes are like crashing through the earth because they're too heavy for it. And I want to call those are my Adeptus Custodes. That's what I really want.
I dig it. Okay, so that's the Marshal. Here's the Marshal. Okay. So it looks like you're all done deploying there. So you got that mass off to the right.
I think I actually just drop that dude there. I don't care. You can shoot him with your.
So the Sentinels, they can move through these lower ruins, is what you're saying. So the vehicles can just cruise right over these, right?
They can move over them, yes, sir. So like if I go first, turn 1, I can do this.
All right. So
and since you have a scout move, you can start in there because you don't care about me shooting you because you'll just scout back.
Right. And that's kind of where I'm going with both of these. Got to be able to get some. Let me just scoochie this guy back here.
That's totally cool.
And we'll get this guy legal here. There we go. Okay, that's that guy. And then let's see. So taking hold. So I'm gonna have that annoying unit. We're gonna have the Bullgrins. You're gonna come from the right. So I think I'm gonna counter that a little bit with my Deathcore, actually pretty durable blob over
They're only
here.
durable till they get punched in the face by Mike Tyson, a war boss leading Nas.
Yeah,
Actually, with a
you
four
know.
invuln, that's actually true. Do they resurrect models at all?
Yeah, I can resurrect the entire squad minus the.
Oh yeah, I know that, but like, can you resurrect like 2 or 3 models at a time, or is it just once the whole thing's resurrected?
I got the medic in there, so it's D3 models in my command phase.
Ooh, that is nice. It's very nice. That's
Yeah,
actually
so
very
these guys are just.
versatile.
Yeah, these guys. I have played with them once, and they were actually pretty good, and they actually survived like a lot of barrage shots throughout the entire game. So I'm gonna kind of keep these guys. I'm gonna 3 rank them back here a little bit.
Makes sense.
And then yeah, so we'll do that. That looks pretty good.
And you're an orc
Okay.
player, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you understand how all my stuff does.
Oh yeah. We're good there. So that's actually handy about the vehicles. So I'm gonna need some firepower off to that right. So we're gonna hang a tank commander. He's just gonna be like kind of like here. I want to get some midfield line of sight here.
And he's got the battle cannon.
Because you're gonna push. Yeah, he's got the demolisher. Sorry. Yeah, he's a demolisher. All the vehicles, they all have hunter killers, so the one shots. All of the manticores and the basilisks have flamers. The tank commander has militar and plasma on the sponsons and a las cannon. I should have said that. That's my bad. The scout sentinels have plasma. They have a chainsaw and hunter killers.
Ooh.
So they can dice it up a little bit in combat if they need to, but I don't want them to.
Ready to rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, and then let me get the Chimera out here. So we're gonna do a little Kazarkin clown car right there, and then Lord Solar. He's just gonna kind of hang out, just chill out back here.
Okay.
Give out some orders. Do some stuff.
Now,
cool.
Can he attach to the Death Corps?
He cannot.
He cannot. So he would need like a command platoon squad to attach.
Right.
To, right. Gotcha.
Yeah. He's a little strange. Okay. He can attach to Kazarkin and I believe Death Riders and Attila and Rough Riders.
Okay.
So
cool.
But I usually run him solo just to toss out some buffs to vehicles. So
right on, man. Okay, so before we get started, one of the things I always like to ask people is I like just for like a teaching strategy. What I always tell people to do is that you should always know what happens if you go first and what happens if you go second. So essentially, do you have a game plan yet?
I do. So my essential game plan. So if I go first, I'm going to be clogging up this midfield with the Bullgrins to try and move block you from coming back at me. And same kind of deal with the Scout Sentinel. I'm probably going to scout move out a little bit just so I get line of sight in case I do get first. I can drop some artillery effectively there. So clogging up the middle. The Death Corps are going to take care of clogging up this objective over here. And then we got the Calidus who's going to bounce around to do stuff like that, for secondary scoring. And then, the Demolisher is there to provide fire support. If you go first, if you're going to come around this corner, but you're going to be move blocked to be able to charge back here, at least until turn 2 if you wipe these guys. So it's just maybe just to kind of keep you in mid to backfield just a little bit, longer to prolong your wall phase.
Cool.
So.
Nice. All right. Well, and the mine is pretty straightforward actually. I basically cede this to you. Like, this is yours. I don't care. If I go first, these guys will move their 10 on out. They won't. So assuming that you don't scout it, but you will. You scout them backwards, probably that spot. So what I'll probably end up doing is this beast boss will claim this side. I'll probably put the truck in the middle. If I draw like an area denial, but I won't touch the middle because it's going to be an easy one for you, Grab, and I don't need to give you a super easy Storm Hostile objective. And then these guys will just kind of stage. All right, man, let's roll a die. Let's skill check.
Sweet. Let's see how we go.
I roll 2. Ooh.
I had a big 6.
Ashta Militarum. Let's find out, baby. See, what happened is he chose to be the red player, and as everyone knows,
red is better. Okay, so I gain a CP just for having Lord Solar on the old field here.
Yep.
So we'll gain that one. Okay, command phase. Let's do some orders. Let me. Sorry, I'm going to be a little slow here. I'm trying to go fast, but it's just been a minute since I played these guys. And then let me pull up my old orders here. And so basically, we're going to give the +1 to hit to all 3 manticores, or sorry, +1 ballistic skill, I should say, for that order. So that's Lord Solar's 3 orders. The Marshal is going to give move to the Death Corps.
Okay.
And that is it for orders. So that is my scout moves. So
Scout moves, yes.
Sorry, let me get my 9-inch scout moves in. So he's going to be.
That was a really cool backflip he did there. That was pretty sweet.
Right? So he's going to be just right there, just so I can get a little bit of line of sight on Mazza in case I want to slow him down. This guy is not going to do a full 9-inch scout because I don't want to give you, because you're going to go 10, but no WA probably first. So we're just going to move 9 out to, we'll do 8 to here. Okay, that was my scout move.
Just remember, your Earthshakers only slow infantry, right? They don't slow
right,
Moz down.
Correct. Right. Okay, so let's get the old movement phase on here.
Movement phase.
So I'll move the Bolgrin first. I'm going to advance
we draw your
them.
cards first?
Oh, hey, that would help. Yeah. So boom. What do we got?
Bring and
we got some. Oh God.
Those are actually bring it downs are fantastic card turn 1 actually.
What can I
bring down's probably going to be. You can kill anything. Trucks are only T8.
Yeah, that's true. I could probably demolish him a little bit.
Yeah, you'll kill anything.
Yeah. Okay. So let's advance the old Bolgrins here. And we're going to go 3 extra inches on top of their 6-inch move. So we're going to go 9.
Now, do you really want to do that? If the answer
they don't really have.
Right.
They don't have much shooting, and I want to keep your guys as far back from my backfield or consolidating into anything important.
Okay.
Kind of the plan.
All right.
But I am going to give you an easy charge.
Yeah.
There is that. So because here we can move 10-inch on there's a 10-inch on the truck. Okay. Disembark, charge.
No, you can't disembark and charge. You have to get disembark first.
Right. So disembark.
Basically call it a 9-inch move.
Yeah.
And as of right now, that's going to be an impossible charge.
Right, but
I guess that's an 11-inch charge, but there's no way I'm going for that.
Yeah, so we won't advance them. We'll just move them up a couple of inches here.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Like, because you don't really need to be too worried about my shooting since you're -1 damage, but you don't necessarily want to let me charge you outside of the wall in turn 1.
Yeah, because 16 that's a long ass charge.
Yeah.
So we'll do
16 minus 9. It's a 7-inch charge.
So we'll back them up just a hair. We'll make it a 8-inch charge here.
Back that dang up.
So we'll make a little bit of an 18.
So that makes it a 9-inch right there. 9-inch.
Okay. And then we'll get this guy here. And I need to get these guys in continuity.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Stop flipping!
We'll just scoot to make them 9 inches as well.
Yep. That's the old plan there.
Cool. And then for the squig hogs, you're giving me a 7. Or a 6.
Oof. Okay.
So you might want to bring him maybe back there. Because now he's going to be a 7 on this one, but you can easily turn that into an 8. Now it's an 8. It's probably a lot more nice for you.
And then we're going to go ahead and tap this guy. Well,
remember, you can't see here if you're touching. You have to be wholly within.
Yeah, I have to be wholly within. But then I give you an easy charge. Well, I got this guy. Well, they could still bomb through here. Because if I was to be like, that's still not wholly within.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
We're going to move this guy. So we'll move him just about like that.
Cool.
That way I have line of sight.
Yep.
I got lane here, got lane here.
Yep.
These guys I am going to advance.
Makes sense.
The shock troops. And so, because we're going to go 3 inches. So we're going to go 9. I'm going to go into the building.
Just make sure you're aware of this right here. It's not that bit important but like I guess my flash kits could come up here and see through there.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that.
Which is fine if they want to waste their stuff on these guys.
Yeah, but you could also easily just like have these guys here where I can't see them, and then put the rest back here. So I can't. There's no point in
oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So like you're saying keep these guys here, but then string the rest of them out.
Exactly, because here I can't. Right, so I still can't see you. So it's like you're basically, unless your plan is to bait me into taking a stupid dismount, which I won't.
I was hoping, but I don't think you would.
so like right here, I would be able to see them, right? Because you have.
Yeah, because we want to get that guy back a little bit.
I would honestly probably just keep them back here as well.
Just do them like that. Yeah,
exactly.
Cool.
Because it's all in coherency still, right? 2 with 2. So you're
Yep,
good.
2-2. Let's see, what was a Chimera move? We got a 10-inch. So that one, so with the Chimera and the Kazakhin, so that gives you have to start thinking, right? So if I was to like advance him to kind of get him over here, that gives you, okay, am I going to be charging here with your guys, right? And what does that do with the rest of this? And that allows, that keeps you even longer away from my backfield. But I don't want to give you that easy even a charge because I do want to get those guys out and melt a bomb the shit out of you. So we're not going to advance them. We're going to, this is against my normal playstyle. I'm going to keep it a little safe.
So I'll tell you my strategy as of right now. Because of the way you just moved, my strategy currently is to never come back here. I'm just going to kill everything else. And in doing so, I'm going to score all my points, and then you're going to have to come and do actions in the midfield with your indirect anyway.
Oof.
That's kind of the way I have to play this right now. Because you did a great job. You effectively blocked me. So that's what you should expect me to be doing. Because I'm doing the plan that you forced me to take, right?
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. I think got that move. Those guys, so these guys can move, but how do I want to do this? So do I want to sacrifice them and move block them?
Well, you've already sacrificed them. If I want them, they're already dead, right?
Right. So, because what I'm thinking, so with your Squig Hog boys, I can make you have to go around because of the base size, right? If I was to like,
because I just run this way, right?
You can go run around that way, yeah. Yeah, because you're going to get this guy either way. So if we just get more line of sight on these Squig Hog boys, that way I could drop some rain on them. What are these guys? Were they 10-inch or 10-inch move? So if I did this, I could just hang out. Not that I care about the objective right now, but
so I would
that
say
gets me.
This right here doesn't help you any more than just putting them right here. But what it does is it gives me overwhelming force. So there's no point in touching that objective, right? Because you know it dies next turn if I want to kill it. So here you can already do the reroll, give your indirect the rerolls, and you don't give me free points, right?
Got it. That makes a ton of sense. And so, this guy's he's going to stay off the objective. So we've got line of sight here. So it's within 18 inches, I believe, for indirect, right? Let me just measure this out here.
Oh, for line of sight? I thought it was just...
Yeah, it has to be, I believe, 18.
Okay.
Let me just look up. Scout Sentinels. Yeah, 18 inches invisible. So if I want to shoot with the thing, I'd have to get him closer.
That's reasonable. Because you know these things die first turn anyway, right?
Yeah, so we're going to... Let me just make sure.
Oh, that's super easy.
17.9. Cool. So okay. So that gets me the 18. That's what I want. Okay. So let's move the old Deathcore blob. Let's see if I can do this in one shot. These guys will advance because there's no reason for them to shoot. So we're going 9. And we don't want to give the easy charge though. So we're going to back these guys off a little bit. So we'll just don't need to be on that quite yet. So we're going to go 9.
You're getting very good advice from chat, by the way. Artillery on models is a trap.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
No, I appreciate that. I should have the chat up, but...
Yeah, I know, right? They give you all these cheating tricks.
All right, so could we can't get them, so we're just gonna line these guys just to get a move up and out. Cool. Movement phase. That's done.
Phase.
Let's go into the shooty phase. Okay. We'll just start with the manticores.
Manticores.
And I'm gonna shoot the manticores into the Squig Hog boys.
Well, do you want to start by doing your spotting first?
Yeah. So he's spotting into this Squig Hog boys group right there.
Okay.
And I don't have to do anything special for that. That just lets me reroll a hit roll of 1, and I don't suffer the penalty for indirect. So they are +1 ballistic skill. So that goes, what are we at? Storm Eagles are ballistic skill 4, which would have went up to 5, which is negated down to 4, +1 ballistic skill down to 3. If that sounds correct.
Yes, that's correct.
That's some math right there. Okay, all right. So we're hitting on 3s. So first one coming in at D6 +1 shots, and those guys I get +1 extra because they're what, 6, 7?
7, yeah.
7. So I get the +1 extra shot. So we're doing D6 +2 shots. So first one, D6 +2. So 4 shots coming at you. Hitting on 3s. And re-rolling ones. Okay, so 3 hits.
Yep. And then winning on
And we
threes.
are winning on 3s.
2
Okay,
wounds.
get that 2 wounds.
Nice.
AP is minus. What are we at here? -2.
Cool. And these will be on 5s. Oh, found them both. Good. 3 damage each. I'll
And
roll the
it's
first
3
one.
damage each.
Takes 2 wounds and kills 1.
Okay. Second one, same business here.
Well, let's kill that one first. We'll leave this guy.
Oh, and I fumbled that. It would have been hitting on 2s. That's fine because it's heavy.
No.
Does that?
But you also take the indirect. Oh, right, because you remove the indirect penalties. It would have been hitting on 2s.
Correct.
You're correct.
So hitting on 2s. That's fine. That's fine.
Cool.
So next one coming at you. D6 plus 2 shots. We're still at the 1 blast. So D6 plus 2.
Okay.
4 shots again. Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, baby. All hit. Oh, and that's 1
All right,
wound.
4.
Auto wound.
Yep. 1 auto wound. So it's 1 lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And oh, damn. All right.
So these will be on 5.
So 2. Yep.
Oh. Saved 1, and then 3 damage. 5 ups. Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
All right. Heck yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
remember,
Third guy.
So let me pause you for a second.
Yep.
What were your secondaries that you drew?
We drew assassinate and bring it down.
Yes. Are you accomplishing your secondaries right now?
I am absolutely not. Shit.
So before you shoot your next mana core, what I would do if I were you, I would shoot this tank commander and see if you kill this truck at least.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I totally spaced on my secondaries. That's a good point. Okay.
Let me take 2 seconds to answer one question from chat. So Mass Bro Effect, if you're watching, the way you do player placed is if you watch on my screen right now, see I'm hovering over ruins. What I'll do is I hover over toggles where it says lock. I just unlock the ruins. So now I can pick the ruins up and put it wherever I want. So you just unlock the terrain and then you place it according to the rules. So I'm just going to go ahead and relock this right now. So then you can practice player place terrain as well. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good. So we will do. Yeah, you're right. Let's do tank commander. He's going to go into the truck with everything. So we're going to do the demolisher cannon and the hunter killer as well.
Makes sense.
And then, so let's start with. Okay, let's start with the demolisher cannon. So we are hitting on 4s. It's D6 plus 3 shots.
There it is.
9 shots.
That's
I like it.
To see.
All right, 9 shots. We're hitting on 4s because I don't have any orders.
Oh, pretty good though.
And he moved, so no lethals. So let's get rid of these guys. Okay, and this is strength 14 to your T8, so winning on 3s.
Pretty all right, good.
I like it. 4 wounds, AP -3.
AP -3 on that. Ugh. So I think I'm just on my 6 ups, aren't I? Can AP -3. All right. He's basically dead, but go ahead and roll the dice. See if you've.
I could roll real shit, so it's 46 damage.
Let's see it.
Oh, he's dead.
No. You. That's a movie. Those I blow up. I do not blow up. Okay. So I'll go ahead and place these bad boys.
And I lose all my other shots because I declared everything into him.
You didn't lose them. What you did is you slaughtered this guy, right?
Yeah. I scored my secondary at least there.
That's freaking lovely. You did. That got you 4 points. Now the question is, do you go for more?
Yeah. I'm going to go for more. So red is the flash gets, I believe.
No, red is the fast next.
Oh, that's the okay. So and then we got green is the old knobs. Ooh, those knobs. But I can't see those guys. But I can see with my sentinel, I can see this truck back here. Yeah, since the Manticore is hitting on 2s, I'm gonna try and annihilate that truck. The red truck.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so let's see if we can get that back there. So we got D6 plus 1 shot. Come on, big number. All right, so 6 shots coming at you. Hitting on 2s. And re-rolling 1s.
No, you pointed at the hogs, right?
Oh, is it only 1 or is it everyone?
I think it's just 1.
Scout Sentinel, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Sorry, this is me not knowing guard very well.
It's okay.
Select one. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So hitting on that would be twos. So sorry, threes. So 3 hits.
3 hits.
So we'll get those out of there. 3 hits. Wounding on TA to strength 10. So wounding on threes.
What?
And 2 wounds.
All right. These are AP2, so I'll be saving these on 5-ups. Same both.
Oh, okay, nice.
What's up?
All right. So let's see. What do we think here? Do I want to keep going after that? Because I can't. I'm not going to be able to Earthshaker some characters. That's for sure. Do I want to just be mad at your grots? No. Yeah, I'm gonna put both Earthshakers into.
Before you say something like I'm gonna put both, you see what the first one does, right?
Yeah. So
and you can shoot your scout sentinels as well, right?
Yep. I'll get those shooting too.
Okay.
Because those guys, my scout sentinel. This one's when I get there, I'll declare. Let's see. So, goddamn. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the secondary and bring it down. I'm gonna shoot the first sentinel into the red truck.
Okay.
So we got D6 plus the old 3 shots. Okay, 7 shots, and we're gonna be hitting
Plasma
on
cannon's
those
D3,
guys.
Right?
Oh no, I was doing the first basilisk back here.
Oh, the basilisk. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So we're gonna be hitting on heavy plus indirect. So we'll be hitting on 4s.
Ooh, that's 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 auto wounds. Yep. So those are the only 2 that go through.
Yep.
AP minus 2.
All right, that's gonna be 4 damage.
Yep, 4 damage to him. So I'll take the second basilisk.
If I were you,
yep.
I would not let me win the game right now and give myself a +2 to this charge, right?
Oh, yeah, here we go. That's right.
Because I'm outside of a trap. So then I can hit these guys and I can pile in and tag them very easily.
So I haven't declared his.
Correct.
See, I should have done that. So I could have declared now, but it's at the start of my shooting phase, so that wouldn't have mattered. I would have had to declare. Okay. Learning. So that's out because I popped those guys after the shooting phase started. But yeah, you're right. They got 11 guys, right? So we're into blast territory. So I'm not going to be able to murderize that truck, I don't think. So we can skip.
So there is one question, right? Like if you shoot the scout sentinel and you spike with your plasma cannon, maybe then that'll be an option. But as of right now, you wouldn't shoot your last basilisk here. If you get him down to maybe 2 wounds, okay, maybe then you do.
Yeah. No, that's the order of shooting is something that I've been trying to work on. So I really appreciate you bringing that up. So because in that case, hold that second basilisk. I go with the sentinel first to try and see if I could chip damage him to get it in range of I could get that as scoring as secondary.
Exactly, because you'd much rather slow these guys, but if you can guaranteed get yourself an extra 3 victory points, you do it, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to declare. Yeah, we're going to do plasma, and we're going to do the hunter killer.
Absolutely.
We'll get rid of that one into the truck. So let's just start with the hunter killer and see how things go.
All right.
So hitting on 4s, 1 shot. Come on.
Phew, that hits.
Sweet. Strength is wounded on 3. Yep.
That's
a wound. And AP is -3.
Come on, roll the die. I don't know why it's not working. We'll do it this way. All right. Roll your damage.
So it'd be 6 damage. 4 damage.
So now I've got 2 left. So now it's more attractive for the basilisk. Although you might just kill it here.
That's what I'm going to try for. So we are going to shoot, and it's strength 8. So we're going to overcharge. Might as well.
Absolutely.
So D3 shots coming at you.
That's
1 shot. Shit. That's a no bueno. Okay, hit on 4s.
That hits them.
And a hit.
Winning on 4.
All right, and winning on 4.
Nah. All right.
Dang.
Do you take damage?
No. Okay, he's good. So we're down to 2 wounds. So that changes the priority a little bit because I don't have range on him. And I really, really want them sweet bring it down points. But I am worried about these knobs. The beast snaggers. So let's just do... I want to see what it looks like into the beast snaggers. We're going to shoot the scout sentinel into the beast snaggers. And I'm just going to lob the hunter killer into... Moz.
Sure. Well, that seems reasonable.
Okay, so let's do this. Don't need to overcharge because that's not really gonna. Well, they're 1 wound. Yeah. No, not overcharging on this one because I'm not feeling froggy. So D3 shots. So we got 2 shots coming at you, hitting on 4s.
Oh, 2 hits. Nah, he moved.
And he did move. So I did, if you don't mind, I did forget to add the blast shots in.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the next. Go ahead and roll one more shot or 2 more shots.
It's 2 more. Yep. So we'll do 2. Okay.
Right.
So get that one out of there. So we got 3. Ooh, get out of there.
Get out
of
there.
So okay, wounding on 3. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And
Cool.
AP -2.
AP -2. So that's just gonna basically. It's just damage 1, right?
Yep.
So we'll just put on 2 guys not in cover. Although I think everyone might be in cover a little bit. No, not everyone. So just 2 guys not in cover.
Okay.
All right, they both die. Pew pew.
All right. Sweet. All right.
Real
And
quick,
then the
let me
hunter
answer
killer.
a question here. So Hephaestus
Yep.
Jones, he wants to know the manticores. These are manticores in the quarter edge here, and they're not actually off of the board edge. So it was probably just from the angle of my camera that made it look like they were. But if you look here, they're not off the edge.
Yeah, the intent was to get them as close to the board edge as possible.
You did beautifully, actually. I probably just had a weird angle when he was looking at it.
So cool. Hunter killer into Maz. Might as well. Hits.
Hey.
Does it? And he's T10, right?
So wounds on a 3.
Yeah.
Balls.
Come on. All right. So that guy's done. Yeah. So last basilisk into the truck back there.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get you D6 plus 2 shots, I believe. D6 plus 3. D6 plus 3. 3 shots plus 3. So 6 shots coming at you. We're going to be hitting on so heavy. So 4s.
Oh, that's one auto wound.
So 1 auto wound, and then rolling these ones.
Oh, 3 wounds. That probably
3 wounds. AP -2.
Ah, just barely. You kill him. Does he blow? Let me roll on my side this time. No, he does not.
Come on. Dang.
Okay. So then I'll go ahead and put the. Oh, I also need to roll you mortal wounds from my blue snaggers. Let me roll those real fast. At 11 of them when I disembark.
Oh, and I need to roll you a hazardous check on the other scout sentinel. He's good.
Oh, I took 4 mortals. That was bad.
Whoa.
Then 6s. All right, so 3 more of them are dead actually. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then I will go with. Oh yeah, I got to disembark these boys.
Oh, you know what? Where are we at?
Where are we?
Please don't be in the back.
So situations like this is where Kareen would be game changing, but alas, it never happens. Never when you want it to. Only when you don't need it.
So, I mean, that helps. That delays the WA a little bit.
Yeah, I think it does really good for you actually, because now you're in a very good position just to win.
Well, I feel bad. I don't like beating up on orcs. They're my faves.
It's okay. Imperial Guard versus Orcs is a very go first matchup, I find.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Hunter Killer gone. Hunter Killer gone.
I gotta roll these guys mortals as well. Before I forget. Put the dice down. Just 1 on this squad and a 6 up. Yep, saved.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my shooty shoot phase.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm not charging. So
right. You don't want to make a long bomb with your scouts into my hogs.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. Okay. So yeah, that's my shooting phase.
Great
I don't
turn.
have any charge. Don't have any
You
fight.
scored 7 on Bring It Down.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, my screen is a little bit tweaked. I'm gonna have you put all the points in because it does not look correct on my screen.
There we go. Now it is.
Would you? Are you gonna keep Assassinate or get rid of it?
I am going to discard Assassinate. I don't get the extra because I've already got the extra one from Lord Solar. So, but we're going to discard it anyways. Well, can I score that next turn? Because you're going to get a little closer. I could maybe the Beast Boss. I might be. Well, I'm going to discard it. No, I'm out. I'm out on that one.
Cool. So I'm going to draw a Cleanse and an Extend. My very first question is: do my Gretchen decide to be Legends? and give me free CP. They do not.
I should have murderized him.
They tell me to bite myself. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here is actually, I think I'm just going. So 9-inch disembark gives me a 7-inch charge into your Bullgren. I think I'm just going to go knob into them and see if I can run through them now. And then I'm going to pop my Snagus into the truck. Is probably the best option.
I hope your knobs perform like mine did last night when I put a group of 10 knobs with power claws and a war boss into an Onagar Dune Crawler.
Oh, jeez.
And did exactly 3 wounds to it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. He made 8 feel no pains too.
That's so in the grand scheme of things, there's things that are good and there's things that are bad. That would be one of those the bad ones.
like I was talking to you about that game last night. Like I could have won that game. I had some bad positioning on my 2 beast boss on Squigosaurs.
Yeah.
But I'm not blaming bad dice. I was just like, wow, okay then. So
get wrecked me.
That I couldn't because my plan was to kill that and then consolidate into his guys that scored the primaries at the end of the game that lost me the game. But I didn't. That's one of those situations like you always talk about. I didn't have a backup plan because the mathematics of it was like that's like an 88% chance to murder him, and I'm like, I'm going to take that every time,
Exactly. So, but even with those 88%, you still have to have in your head.
I play poker a lot.
Oh, do you?
I know the odds, and so you'll take those every time. You're going to lose them here occasionally, but most of the time you're going to beat that. So
sure. But you always try to set yourself
had a backup
up.
Plan.
Exactly. Glad you recognize that, good sir.
And it's funny too. If you look at the screenshot of that game that I posted last night, if you look at my win rates, it goes back. It was like almost 0%, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to pump your channel. I like your channel, but like that's when I started watching your channel, and now my win rates are like 50%. So getting there. I'm getting better.
That's sick, dude. That's so cool to hear.
That's why I don't mind supporting you. I appreciate that. So
you freaking rock star. And then these guys. Yeah.
I should start charging for my my 3D printing knowledge though, but
you're so if you guys don't know, Mr. Mike here, he was the original meme master of the Discord, and then he very quickly devolved into a degenerate 3D printer. What was it, dude? You ordered like the top of the line 3D printer, and you're like, screw it, now I'm gonna make a Warlord Titan, and then like 3 weeks later, as your second print or whatever, you made it a Warlord.
No, Warlord Titan was my first print. So I was like, you know what? I was talking to Krur99 in Discord, and he's the one that got me because I was on the fence, and he's like, nah, just do it. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And so started doing it and bought that printer, and 35 plates later, I have a Warlord Titan. And now I'm on my 4th Titan. It's going to be done tomorrow. So I'll have one of each. I'll have a Reaver, a Warbringer, the Warhound, and the Warlord. And we're doing a big apocalypse event here. So I'm from Boise. So out here in the old state of Idaho, by way of California. I worked in Silicon Valley for 20 years. I'm an old fart, but we're doing an apocalypse event, and I think I'm bringing 20,000 points. So
20,000, okay.
Yeah, and that's just me, and we have 4 people. So it's going to be wild. It's an all-day thing. We're paring down some of the rules. It's gonna be pretty epic, and I'm gonna be playing all 4 of the Titans along with about 4,000 points of Chaos Knights, and then my Trader Guard Legion is gonna be brought out for that too. So lots of Bane Blades, and I can't wait.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some video. I'll do a recap video and post it in chat for you guys. Just whoever's interested. It's gonna be pretty awesome just to see. All the bad financial decisions on the table at one
time. Can you measure that distance from those hogs to the Bullgren?
Yep. Back it up here. So you're like 8.5, 7.9.
A 7-inch re-rollable. That is much more attractive to me.
That's tempting. That's that.
And then consolidate into that tank. Come here. Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, stupid.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. That was that's too tempting for me. I can't not do it.
You can't. Yeah, you can't pass that up.
I want to pass it up, but I just morally I can't. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, that's one of those situations. I had the range. I should have had that guy. Like, I guess that's a good learning experience for people. Like, I'll put this guy back, but he should have been back here outside of the consolidation range.
Exactly.
Oops, because I still had line of sight on everybody. Good times.
Basically,
Good time.
man.
Oh, that's detriment. I have to pray for you to lose that rerollable.
Pretty much, right?
Oh, because that's gonna wreck half my shit. Okay.
And that'll be a 7-inch into him, I think. Potentially an 8, but also rerollable. Oh, 7 inches. I'm just gonna need to hang this guy back to make sure I have my aura. Boop.
So I work from home and I manage a bunch of guys. And I told him, I was like, I'll work later. Don't bother me.
That's awesome.
No,
Because you're
so I got the guys that work under me. Like I let they can work any hours they want as long as the work gets done. I don't care. So
you're in software
um,
development.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
manage a software development team, and I do personally like I build like infrastructure as code. So I build out cloud architectures and shit. I've been doing that for like 20 years. So
Oh, sick. All right. So my squig boss will be doing his cleanse. My truck will cleanse. This truck is gonna start blasting into your death core.
hmm.
Um, and I think that's. Oh, Moz. What do I do with Moz? I think Moz just does a little because you can't move through
Yeah.
here because of the way I position my knobs. Moz will just come up
I
here.
think this is another tip for the channel. This is another one. I was just in a hurry to move the guys, right? And so like I should have thought about that. Your knobs are going to come out here and smoke this sentinel, then consolidate into my death core probably.
Yeah,
I
it
should
really
have had
depends
them
if I
back
make this
farther.
hog charge. If I make this hog charge, then I probably send the knobs also into the bullgrim,
Right.
right?
Because then that
Because then
wrecks my backfield.
yeah. Actually, I probably take this anyway, and then I try to make sure I compile it into them is what I do. And then Gaunt's Ghost can come back here if you want, I
Yeah, it's kind of
suppose.
like
It's like from
because they can go
here.
in there if I need to. Because if I
Oh yeah,
do
to do
get
like a
like
deploy.
investigate, if I get investigate signals or something, I'll pop them back here. But
Yeah. But we can spread these dudes out just a wee bit to make it annoying for
yeah,
you, because we do like being annoying.
man, I wish guard had deep strike within 3 inches.
Okay, it's pretty solid. Oh, this guy is a little shouldn't be sitting like
He's
that.
just chilling.
Fuck it, we'll put him here,
All right.
and then this guy to make that legal. All right,
You are set up nicely.
Moz pops here. Okay, cool. Let's do a very, very swift shooting phase. I get
Okay.
my cleanse and I get my second cleanse. My other one that I have to do is an extend battle lines, which is officially done. So then I will shoot all of my knobs into your. Oh, you know what? Let's just. What the hell do I do here?
Um,
I think I'm just going to shoot. All my hogs can shoot this one sentinel. So that's going to be 5 shots because you killed one of them. You dirty, dirty man.
okay. So on at the start of your shooting phase, real quick, I
Yeah.
need to roll for my primary psyker.
Oh,
So he's the guy that's attached to the Deathcore Krieg. So
okay.
on a 1, I suffer D3 mortal wounds. On a 2 plus, I get a 4-up invuln for your shooting phase.
Oh, that's good to know.
Okay,
Cool.
4-up invuln.
Dope. Okay, so then I'll throw all of the spears at that South Sentinel, hitting you on 5s. I don't know why my Edward didn't interact with the mat. That's okay. 2 hits. These will wound you on 4s. No wounds.
Okay.
Beast Boss on, or just Maz, I mean, I suppose. He'll cheekily shoot the Tank Commander.
Okay.
D3 shots. 2 shots. Let's hit him on 5s. No hits. Then I suppose we could put all of my truck shots into. We'll just start whittling at some deathcore, I suppose. So let's go ahead and blast you with 30 flash kits. Or snaz guns. It's not the flash kits. Obviously, it's just the snaz guns. Hit you on 5s. All right.
And so when they're inside the trucks, I always forget this. So they have sustained hits, but that weapon profile is is part of the truck profile, so they still get sustained hits, right?
Correct. So they still get
Right.
sustained hits. So then these will wound you on 2s. All right. So that is going to be, looks like 7 saves. AP1.
And AP1, which puts me at my 4-up invuln.
Mm-hmm.
How many saves was that? Sorry.
7.
7 saves at 4-up.
Mm-hmm.
2 saves.
Cool.
Okay.
Kills
And those are
5.
2 damage each.
Yep.
Let's see. So I got to do my 5 up. Feel no pains. So should I roll it? With single damage models, you just roll them all together, right?
What I would do if I were you is I would just put 10 dice down, and then I just click
Yep.
intos.
Got it. Okay. So
Dead, dead,
we
dead,
got
dead, dead.
dead. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's much faster to do it that way than try to roll each dice at once.
Like I was saying in chat, like not the Watchmaster. I am a little bit newer to tabletop, so I appreciate that tip. That is awesome. Okay, that's 5 troopers dead.
All right, and then we got the 3 shots from Maz's gun. That's gonna be 2 hits. So also, or not Maz, Badrock. I mean, these will both hit on or wound on 2s. That's 2 more on your invulns. All right, 2 more
Nope.
die. It's 2 damage each as well. I did not overcharge that one.
Dead. Save.
Cool.
So
Nice.
one
And
guy
then we'll
dies.
have 5 shots from the truck. Because you're within 18 there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 hits.
Wow. Okay.
What is happening? And then wounding on 3s. 1 wound, no AP. Probably on a 4 up, I assume.
Yep. 4 up.
Cool, take
Nope.
another wound.
And then 5 up. And he saves.
Nothing dice, cool. With that, I think it's probably just time to do a little charging. So I'll put the Squig
Keep
Hog
them on in
boys.
here.
They're going to go on into the Bullgrins. Sweet, sweet 7. We'll have to roll the dice. Come on, go in the box. Go in the box. Do it, do it. That's a 7.
Nice.
And then we have a 7.
Stratagems that would help.
Boop, boop. It says it's too far here, but we pre-measured it, so it's okay.
Yeah, we did pre-measure, so you're good.
All right. We'll put a 7 there. My 7 right here. I'll put a 7 up here. We'll come put a 7 over here. I think I want it to go this way because I don't want to pile in closer to the Sentinel. Okay. We have a 6-inch charge with these snaggers.
Okay.
Rerolling for the Beast Boss. That's a 6-inch.
Nice.
That Org does come in handy, man.
Yeah.
He's not like
When
the
my
most optimal choice right now because he's a little too expensive because he just does no damage, but I still like him.
that sucked me in last night with the beast. The reason I positioned him wrong because I was like, oh, these guys are gonna have no problem killing this dragoon, and no, they did. They had every single problem killing the dragoon, and so that's I was just like, you're like, Mike, it's not Maz, dude. Don't put him over there. Just go block them up in the center of the field, So
They had 99 problems actually.
99 problems, and the damage output was all of them. Jesus.
When did you start playing?
I've been playing off and on since 2nd edition.
Cool.
So I did take like an 8-year break, and then I came back in at the late 9th, so about a year.
All right.
So
I'm gonna put these knobs just into the South Sentinel.
Okay.
I don't want to risk failing that because that thing needs to die right now. Give me that sweet. There, that's where I get the 11 perfection. All right.
Yeah,
so
this game is pretty much lost.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically try to block myself as much as possible here, so I can't really base it, so I can pile in into your.
Yep. And this is why positioning is important, people. You got to make sure. So like, yeah, those consolidations after you murder my stuff is going to be brutal. So.
I think I'm going to have to put one more, which will get me a good bit. That's going to get to go into these guys. And I just got to be outside of 1 inch here. Put a few little boop and a boop. And you can be right here. I want them both to be closer. So that way, if you interrupt, you also have to pile into me.
Yep.
Because you can't go closer to the odds. Why can I not pick up my models? What's going on here? Come on, TT. Ugh. And now hey, can you just move these 2 11 inches closer to the Volgren because it's not letting me pick them up.
Which guys? I don't see your hand here. Oh, the 2 back knobs?
No, yeah, I just disconnected. Just make sure that the game state is saved so I can just pop right back in.
Yep, it should be. I'll just save it real quick.
Yeah, just in case. You should be fine. I've been having weird connection problems today. I
Yeah,
blame Norway and this damn communist blizzard we're in the middle of.
it's all the snow, man.
Oy vey. All right, while I'm reloading, I'm gonna check the chat for just a quick moment
Oh
here.
yeah, for sure. I should probably log into the chat. Let me. Did you post a link in the old Discord there?
I did. I should have announced.
I know your channel.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah. Wouldn't you want to avoid shooting the Krieg to keep the consolidation chance? Not really, because I wasn't really concerned about consolidating into the Kriegsmen, because I was going to consolidate into the Boneheads anyway. I'm just having to refresh the stream. Reloading up. Did it kick you out of the game, or are you still in?
No, I'm still in.
Okay. Doesn't seem it's not finding you right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna close my program and reload and reopen it. Sorry, everybody. Just bear with me for a few seconds here. We just had a client crash, so I just got to reload Tabletop Simulator. Michael Ford says he has arrived and he's sorry for his piss poor positioning. Buddy,
That's me.
You know what? Oh, that's you. Oh, okay.
That's me.
That's you. Okay. That's funny. You better apologize. All right, let me read. Now let me try to rejoin. Do not know why. I'm just going to do it again. Why is this not coming up?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if tabletop simulators having issues because I wasn't able to see your game.
That was a thing, wasn't it?
Oh,
there we go. I got it. I'm back in.
Okay. All right, sweet.
I'm back in. It just needed me to start threatening it. So what I did is I started Googling Rambo, and it immediately just went on. I watched The Expendables 4 on the plane ride, and
oh my god, I love that movie.
You know what I love about that movie? It was the same damn movie as Expendables 1 through 3.
I'm here for it though. I live for it.
I'm 100% here for it.
It's the reason I like Reacher so much. It's that same 80s action flick. I love it. I love it.
Just failed to let me join. What's happening? All right, I'm going to try to join one more time, guys, and just bear with us for one more moment. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to remake a game state, and he'll just load the save in my game.
Yep.
And you said the password was just friends?
Just friends, yep.
All right, FRIANDS. Yeah, I mean, you guys can come join the game, too, if you want. I know I gave it away. Listen, okay? I'm getting yelled at for giving away passwords in chat. Next time it'll be my digits, and I'm going to start getting dick pics from all over the world.
Well, I promise you I don't use the password friends anywhere else.
All right, it's not letting me in.
Okay, let me just make sure. I'm going to save the game one more time here. Game save game as training game state.
I'm gonna try opening one last time, and if this doesn't work, then then we'll just remake the whole thing.
Right.
And guys, the nice thing about TTS is when it does crash, which is very frustrating. Trust me, it's very frustrating. When it does crash, though, you have autosaves where you can just reload the game exactly where it's at. So, for example, one of the things that'll happen for some of the guys who are going to be in the tournament that we're hosting in the Discord server, like my brother, for example, he has 2 kids and sometimes doesn't exactly have 3 to 4 hours at a time to sit down and play a game. But what he can do is he can play 2 hours, and then he can dedicate an hour later to finish the game. So you can save the game state and finish it later, which is really exciting. I don't think we have to do that here. I just have to finagle. But in case that TTS is a complete jerk, then you can always just save it, which is pretty cool. I definitely enjoy playing in person more, but
yeah,
TTS is a good alternative.
Nothing beats the feeling of putting your own miniatures in your hand, moving them around, rolling some dice.
Absolutely. Blasting death metal while you do it.
Give me some good Pantera kill switch engage, and I'm in.
Kill switch engage, dude. I
I
was
love
I was
kill switch,
training and
man.
Holy Diver came on while I was training.
Oh,
It's not letting me in. All right, I'm just gonna remake a game and see
okay.
if you can join me. Sorry.
All right. But yeah, Holy Diver, man.
It doesn't get better. It just does not get better than that.
You want to do the same name that you linked me?
Yeah, it's not even letting me make that though. All right,
Do you want to
everybody.
drop
What
all
I'm
the
gonna
way out
do
of?
is I'm gonna put you on the intermission screen. Sorry, because this is just gonna be a little bit annoying for a second. I'm gonna still be here chatting, but I don't want you to see all my passwords and stuff while I do all this. All right, cool. Did you leave your game yet?
I did, yes.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, try to join the one that I had already made up, because now it's
Okay.
letting me make it again.
All right. Yeah, that's weird. I saw Tabletop Simulator go from 700 available games to 200 to 700 to 400.
What do you think?
Oof. Okay.
We're off the intermission screen. This is a super invasive close up of my face. I just realized how bad that was.
I am still not seeing your game. Refresh again.
Wargaming restart stream. All right, guys, I'm just gonna have to end the stream and I'm gonna restart it. I'm being told that is the correct fix to this. I'll be back with the